So a few videos ago I talked about inventing new words based on life experiences or even based on funny memes. So for example, when I was in college, I dated a girl from, the current region of conflict right now. And Elton John had a song about the Cold War and a girl from Eastern Europe that was named Nikita. And my mom didn't want me to date girls from that region. So I decided to nickname girls from Eastern Europe Nikita, and that was that. Now, there are English words that I wish could be deleted from our vocabulary altogether. I'm going to talk about a few here. I especially despise the word but, B-U-T. So, for example, a couple weeks ago, my boss was praising me for work that I had done, and I have a rocky relationship with him. He often says good things about me, but then he turns around and makes weird demands of me. So one day I had fainted when I got out to my car because I told him that I hadn't eaten, and he insisted that these clients were very important and I needed to stay. And he'll be talking about needing me to stay for these clients, and in the same breath he'll talk about what a great job I'm doing, and then in the same breath he'll make it so that he'll create a situation that makes me uncomfortable, makes me faint in the car, unfair treatment. And it's just kind of rocky. I know he probably doesn't do this intentionally. So one day after I had just did something like that, he was praising me, and I was waiting for him to say the word but. You know, good job. These students said these nice things about you. You know, oh my God, we couldn't have done it without you. I was waiting for the word but something, right? But, you know, you had body odor, but you forgot this, right? A lot of times I'm not 100% sensitive to what's going on around me, and it'd be nice to have a gentle reminder before things get completely out of hand, right? A lot of times I don't notice my body odor, and especially these days because I'm not dating somebody, right? So I don't have a good warning system for body odor, and so oftentimes I would like to get a gentle reminder before it goes out of control. And so I was waiting, in any event, I was waiting for my boss to say the word but, and he never said it. And, you know, at the tutoring center, I teach young kids various things. I normally don't teach a whole lot of reading, but sometimes I have to pick it up, right? And lately, I really despise it when I see the word but anywhere, whether it be one of the kids' stories or the kids talking about various experiences. I'll literally count how many times the word but was mentioned. That's my least favorite word now. Another one of my least, well, not really a word, but a phrase, is how somebody doesn't care about something, right? I would much prefer somebody says, well, this is more important, right? Not, I don't care, right? And this phrase comes down to the when I was in college. My friend had boasted about all sorts of things that he had done. This was back in the day when online gambling was all the rage. He was often boasting about how much money he had won. He had lost his virginity. I think he was 14 years old. He boasted about that. And what else did he boasted about various successful little ventures that he did. He had band practice, and he boasted about doing stuff there. Okay. And so I was 19 years old when, for the first time in my life, I kissed a girl, and the whole day I was waiting to get home. This was back in the day when we used AOL instant messaging. I was waiting to get home to instant message my friend to brag to him about that because I'd had enough about his bragging. And I typed it into AOL instant messaging, and the first thing he said was, I don't care. And that really became hurtful. And to this day, even when somebody tells me something that's completely irrelevant, I prefer not to say I don't care. I prefer to say, you know, I've been really busy with these other things that have been going on. So, for example, all everybody wanted to talk about this week was how nobody could get tickets to Taylor Swift's concert, and it's not something I think about very much, because the last thing I want to go is a place like that, which is going to cause a lot of anxiety for me. I have autism as it is, high functioning autism, and I gotta point out I have autism. Autism does not have me, but concerts are the last place in the world I want to go to. I'd rather be sitting at home pouring bismuth crystals or writing computer games. And if I want to follow up on what Taylor Swift is doing, there's always YouTube, right? I don't need the tens of thousands of people around me. Um, but I really didn't care. I just decided to spin it in a positive light, right? Come on. There's war in Ukraine, and we still have to be mindful about COVID. Maybe instead of going to the concert, let's watch it online for now, right?